This is day one of the every day of December. I will be reviewing one of my VODs. So first up, we have me versus Kelvin at Meltdown. Now I'm gonna be so real. There are a lot of factors to this particular set. One, I just fought a Gold Lewis, and I feel like I played pretty terribly. So I was coming into this set kind of feeling down on myself and feeling a bit disappointed that I didn't play as well as I should. But once I got here, my controller was being weird and it was like kind of disconnecting. And later on, I figured out that the USB-C port was just completely breaking. So yeah, let's just get into it. Hmm. I Insane Round Start isn't too bad. The main issue with Insane Round Start is that Milia has a 9-frame fast slash and can do literally anything else other than jump. I was kind of lucky that Kelvin decided to respect my round start, because what does Kelvin do here? Oh, I think Kelvin just dash blocks, but I'm kind of glad that they decided to respect my dash block, because I'm going to be so real. Round start against Milia, all you're really doing is trying to see where you can like land your hit to get a knockdown, because if you're playing neutral against Milia, you're losing. Like, you're not really able to do much in neutral other than make hard callouts and try to cover space the best you can. So yeah, Kelvin tried to dash block. I managed to land the Insenga. That was a misinput. I think I went to dash up throw here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Dash up throw, but not really. What happened there? Just got it, yeah. So what happened there? I won't be pausing constantly, by the way. So yeah, catch the jump in. Right there, I don't really know what the best thing to do is, because with Milia at least, like when you're just in miss stance, you're kind of vulnerable to just Milia running up and doing something. Because Milia is a character that just runs up and does stuff, right? And luckily, Kelvin was trying to play patient and actually respects Johnny, the character. Combo was nice. I don't know if I could have because after this combo, preferably you want to keep them in the corner instead of break the wall. Because I'd much rather have this Misa for mix-up. But this isn't an awful spot, considering Kelvin now has 50 bar, but in a hard knockdown, and I've basically won this game. Doesn't know the RPS. Doesn't know the RPS. Yeah, fair. That's something I've been trying to beat out of me, because people have started learning the Insenga RPS a lot more. Now, it is in Johnny's favor. I'm not pretending like it isn't extremely Johnny favored, but like just the knowledge that someone knows the Insenga FRC air deal RPS is more than enough to make me stop just doing it. But Kelvin didn't seem to know, so that was good. Playing neutral. I remember I do a lot of jump back JS to try and catch the approach, because Johnny's backdash is so bad that moving backwards, it just isn't worth backdashing a lot of the time against Milia, because she can overextend and absolutely screw you for trying to back up. Wow. Could have gone under that, but whatever. I don't rate that. So right here, I set up the card. Now this setup is to specifically allow me to set up another card safely and then have a mix-up. So right here, I can either do TK SMF after the card, or I can do a 2S. Now, people don't expect the TK SMF, but if they do and they block it correctly, you're in their face and you get more pressure. But with what I did here, I kind of gave up the pressure just going for guard crush. Instead, what I should do is I should immediately 2S or TK SMF. 2S is the safer option because you still have a card on them. You can 5H, but again, why would you put yourself further away from Milia when she's in the corner? So I actually don't rate this KMF. Next time, just go for mix-up instead of going for block strings. I also don't rate that 2D into miscancel because Milia has a 9-frame fast slash. A lot of your miscancels are just not safe unless they're like 6H or 5H. And I think I do that a lot because I don't expect Kelvin to react to me just miscanceling. Good round start. Nice. Bit of a blunder on the deal, but whatever. What the fuck was that? I don't even know what this was trying to achieve. I'm pretty sure the idea was if they jump, I can use the card to like put them in hit stun, and then if they block an air card at most heights, Johnny is advantage. So you get an immediate 50-50. It's really broken. But I just go for throwing set because I guess I don't react to them jumping. In that spot, I just shouldn't go for deal or vault deal. I just shouldn't go for it. I should instead, like right here, I could have maybe dealt a card and like played my advantage from there because they have full burst. I'm approaching 50. Just by staggering instead of doing this whack play, I could have definitely gotten a lot more reward off this corner situation and not gotten hit. Knockdown. I respect it. YRC isn't great. Respects the yep. I also do a lot of that. I do a lot of raw miss finder on Milia block, which isn't good. Against a lot of the fast characters, just isn't worth it. Good tag. Yeah, I guess that burst was kind of necessary. That burst was kind of necessary. Oh, what was I doing? Yeah, blocked it, blocked it. YRC. I just expected Milia to be closer. I don't really know what I was really thinking. Yeah, I just expected Milia to be closer. Other than that, I guess I just read them going for overhead for some reason. I don't know why I would do that. Swap to the Keishu skin for the power up. It did not work. That was a terrible burst. What the fuck? So a lot of the time with Johnny, it is actually more beneficial to burst early because against Milia and things like that, you're going to build that burst back anyway, so you might as well use it early to avoid potential damage and meter build and just play on a neutral ground without burst and build it back later. So usually my strategy is to burst early, build another one, and go from there. But I think what the idea was is I thought this would lead to a full combo, and you want to burst as early as possible against these kind of combos. And I think it would have connected, but it would have it would have led to a soft down, and I would have been fine. So that was a huge misplay on my part. So I just stand there because my controller DCs. I literally give up all of my pressure because my controller just dies. And then I get it back, and it's like, Johnny backdash being garbage. I shouldn't have backdashed there. Wow. Yeah. That 2P was godlike. What the fuck? Do I rate this knockdown? I don't know if I guess you don't want to be in the corner against Melia, but instead of doing this, I think I should have maybe gone for Volts RC because I would have more options to bait burst, get rid of the Misa. And if it hits, I just get a combo and the burst might be gone and we're at more equal footing. But with this, I get the knockdown, but I have no Misa. And a lot of people don't know this. This is the fakest setup of all time. I will keep doing it until people stop getting hit by it. But Milia specifically, she can go under it with the command dash. She can just jump out. I know she can backdash depending on spacing. You can 6 PRC and get a punish on Johnny. Like there are so many options for this. But until I get punished for it, I'm gonna keep doing it because it's pretty good. Set up another card. Nice. That was a bit risky. This is something I've been trying to implement more, but not overuse. The main problem with it, obviously, is that Milia can just do anything here. Like, I'm purely relying on the fact that I've conditioned Milia to sit there because of the immediate misfinder overhead. Usually, what I would do is I'll miscancel here, which actually gives you a bit of a lower angle, and then you can JK SMF set another card for another mix-up. But that was really high, so I go for the dust instead. That was, you know what, that wasn't too bad. It could have been worse. I actually rate that. Kelvin's been respecting my round starts a lot, so I just go in immediately for the fat, just get in there, but it doesn't work out this time. Kind of a bad backdash. I try and check again. Ooh, that was iffy. I don't know what else. I know it was IADJK, but I don't really know what that was going to achieve. Maybe air throw would have been best there. I just should have sat there and not done anything. Wow. Wow, that air throw was sick. Yep, that's all true. I'm down in Misa, but it actually isn't a bad spot. Get a combo off this. Oh, use the burst. That was such a bad. Okay, like this is something I need to get out of my head in this specific matchup. Is that Milia can actually do something about Misfinder. Because even if she doesn't punish it, fast slash on block is kind of scary because of just how many options she has off of it. You are just guessing. So right here, like even if I block it, I think I try and 6p to try and counter this. Even if I block it, Milia has 50 meter. She has so many options off this. And I just need to learn to respect this. Because I just pressed nothing. I think my controller might DC there. That's unfortunate. But I'm up in burst. I'm chilling. What could possibly go wrong? Wow, that was an... What the fuck was I doing? Oh, I try and dash. Yeah, that was bad. This is not... Yep, unfortunate. Card doesn't hit that. Yeah, that misfinder again. Did I try and 6p again? It didn't work the first time. I don't know why I'd do it again. Oh, I think I try and 6p, but I get 5p instead. That button kind of sucks, I can't lie. Yeah, that's my bad. So YRC to back him up. They have 100 meter. It's basically over at this point. There's really not much Johnny can do here. I don't know why I did that instead. because I want more space against Milia, I should really be going for 5H just to get the pushback. And then maybe dealing a card instead of getting true punished into death. Like, oh my god. That was bad, that was bad. Mm. I think that was a dash up throw. Yeah. I think I go for a read. Oh my god. Like, that really all happened so quickly. I think right here I go for a read on the Artemis, but they go for the Lust Shaker instead, which really throws me off. That was a good jump out. I don't know what I pressed. I guess I must have tried to dash out or something. Mm. Just to stay safe. It doesn't work out, and honestly, I should not be using Meter in this way, but I get what I was trying to do. I was trying to stay safe against Milia just jumping, because I don't want to say Johnny's anti-airs are kind of bad. They're not great. They do the job, but they're not great. Dude, what was up with my hair? Ugh, okay. Yeah, Johnny's anti-airs, they're not great. They kind of struggle directly above him. His 6p is kind of bad, and his 5p is kind of bad. That was a burst. I have Misa. Why am I bursting there? I have screen positioning, and I have Misa. I guess, but that wasn't even a good starter. I know Malia can get stuff. She can get soft down off this. This was just a shit play. This was a bad play every single day of the week. I don't know why I did that burst. Again, it's because I'm going to build it back anyway. Johnny can do this. Doesn't really mean anything. Well, that was actually... Why did I give up pressure? Like, I see that, and then I back all the way up. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. That was a mistake. Knockdown. Yeah, it happens. Oh, I thought cross-up was coming. This doesn't kill, but it's close. I do have meter advantage, but not for long. So I kind of just decide to spend. Kelvin has been respecting me most... Yep, and that's it. Kelvin had been respecting me most of the time. Yeah,